I like it because of the field trips we get to take and the experiences we get to have here.
This is my home, and I've been here for 26 years, and this is my home. This is my school.
We started with our son when he was 5, and we were looking for a transitional kindergarten program. So we checked out Country Day. Now let me first say, we like public school. We were planning on going to public school. So when we came to Wheeling Country Day, we were just really intrigued by how common sense it was, how hands-on it was, and not just the core subjects, but the whole child, from everything from what they ate at lunch to all the time they spent outside, how practical it was. And then once we became a family here, we realized how much all of the faculty and staff, whether our child was in their class or not, knew our child and was on board to make sure our child succeeded.
I love it here. It is a sense of community and family, and having been in public school my whole life, the thought of paying for school just seemed odd to me. And then when I came to take a look day, I said if I have to work 3 jobs, I want my kids to go to school here because I believed in it so much, all the way from Liz Landini down. The vision she has for this school and these kids, I want my kids to be a part of. Everything has a purpose. Everything from the time they open the car doors here, we're greeted by a smiling face, to kids not wanting to leave after care. It's just a great place. The parents hang out here all the time. We love being here. There's such a great positive energy. Learning is encouraged. Failure is encouraged. It's just a great place to learn.
We have 185 students. We have 37 employees. There are 5 buildings. One of them is very large, which encompasses the gym. The leadership team was inspired by Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. That if you start with why you're doing something instead of what or how, the answer is more purposeful and the outcome is more important.
Sure,
That's
more
the right
meaningful.
way to say it, more meaningful.
Yeah.
So we added to that the idea of journey mapping.
Yeah.
And you want to say something about that?
Sure. We shifted our focus into a much stronger, ability to reach our students and the people that we serve. And so I think we're looking at it from their perspective and coming at it, from that different side of things. And I think that's really helped out.
Yeah, we're leading with empathy.
Right.
And allowing ourselves to be vulnerable because it is more authentic.
Right.
And that's a safer environment for a child to develop skills and be authentic. Country Day, when I went here in the 70s, was very much about what I needed as an individual. And what we're trying to do is make sure we're really meeting all the needs of the child, the social emotional needs, the learning needs, the academic needs, the gross motor skills needs. And it's amazing when you put those pieces together, you build a better foundation on which learning happens.
Right, and I think that one of the strongest things about Country Day, and like you said, has always been recognizing and embracing the individual potential of each student and each faculty member here.
I was just going to say that.
And not only embracing it, but then demanding that you reach for it. So I think that those are 2 parts of the school that are unmatched.
It's really important to me that teachers have very fulfilling and purposeful lives. We all know that the conversation in this country is that teachers don't get enough respect, and the profession is not regarded as it should be given what we do.
I taught first grade for about 10 years, and I decided to go into the Orton Gillingham. I got training for that, and then now I teach Sloan, or just small groups of kids every day, and it's very rewarding because you see the progress that they can make in those small groups and with the one-on-one situation.
It helps me because it's a quiet place that I can either take tests in rooms over quieter rooms, and it helps me with reading, writing, and cursive sometimes.
We use memory foam, and It's like memory foam, and it helps you, and it has this really good texture, and it helps. And it's really quiet in here, so that helps me too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you feel like you learn better here?
Yeah.
Do you like the school?
Yes, I love it.
Why do you love it?
Because you learn a lot, and it helps my education better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you happy you're here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changes lives every day.
We wanted teachers here to know that they have autonomy, that they have power, that like Theresa said, they're changing lives. Well, it's hard to do that when you are an adult in a room of children, because you become so consumed by the children you start to lose yourself. So when you allow groups of adults to teach a group, then you start to play off each other's strengths. You start to really reach, as Luke said. You find where your strengths commingle and where you pick up on each other's strengths and weaknesses. It's a much better learning environment for the child to have multiple adults in a co-teaching situation. And when that child does have that social emotional need, there is an adult that can be there without everyone else being left alone. Children are empowered to be part of conversations. So when we were trying to decide what kind of tray or plate we would use in the lunchroom, we let the kids be part of that. We didn't go with what was cheap or what was easy. We went with what was best for the children, and that drives every decision we make. If there's a group of adults making a decision for the school, there's an empty chair in the room where we're thinking about a child and how that'll play out for that child. The playground, every element on that playground was designed by a group of parents, teachers, and children, and they're designed to improve gross motor skills. When we decided to open the Center for Multisensory Learning, it was because we wanted to support the learning needs and learning differences of every child. We did not want a child to sit in a classroom and feel like they were less than someone else. And if what I need to sit in that classroom and be empowered is to sit on a ball, I'm going to sit on a ball. If I need to have a squeezy in my hand, I'll do that. If I need to come out of that room and learn differently than everybody else, that's okay, because great minds don't all think alike. And I have a voice now as a 49-year-old woman because of the voice the Country Day let me have in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade when I was here. And there's no doubt in my mind. No matter where I went to college or grad school, I am who I am largely because of the way the teachers believed in me, and somehow that essence has stayed true. We're a small school. We can be nimble. We can be flexible. We hope we can also serve the community. We want to be a private school with a public purpose.